I feel exhausted. I want to show up on Twitter, but I have no energy. My eyes are heavy, my mind is slow, and I can't think of anything to post. I feel stuck in this fatigue. I keep forgetting tasks, leaving them unfinished. And no matter how hard I try, I can't pull myself together. At that time, I didn't realize it, but this was burnout. And it wasn't the only time I wrote something like this in my journal. 2 years ago, I was deep into content creation on Twitter. For 10 months, I pushed myself so hard that I burnt out 3 times. Each time, it forced me to make a change, leading me to where I am now. But the cost was high, and it made me think, why does burnout happen? Can we prevent it? And what to do if we are already experiencing it? I came across a video that completely changed how I understood burnout. Turns out, it usually comes from 6 things: work overload, unfair treatment, toxic environment, mismatch in values, no reward or recognition, lack of control over what you do. They all lead to the same result: lack of energy, empathy, and fulfillment. I went through all of it. I was constantly tired, my productivity suffered, and that only made me even more frustrated. Some days I felt numbed, other days I was irritated by everything, and the only thing that still felt meaningful was taking care of my newborns. Eventually, my exhaustion built up and started affecting my mental and physical health. Something had to change, and that shift happened when I moved from Twitter to YouTube and video editing, things that actually excited me. Suddenly, I had more energy, more focus, and stamina to keep going. And that's when I realized the real problem. I was overloaded with work that I didn't care much, and I was chasing goals that were not mine. So if you're feeling burned out, rest of course helps, but it's not enough. You have to figure out why you're feeling this way. Which of these 6 factors are draining you? For me personally, the answer was in creating a vision and defining my values. I started focusing on things that sparked excitement and passion, and that's when I got my energy back. Burnout isn't just about doing too much, it's about doing too much of what doesn't bring you joy or fulfillment. So, maybe the solution to it is to discover what lights you up and start adjusting your career or work accordingly.